YouTube, welcome to Infinity Gaming. So today I bring to you the game called Bleach Mobile 3D. So right off the bat, guys, this is a game that is downloadable for Google Play as well as for the Apple Store. So you can download on your Android and your iOS. So guys, basically this game is about you can play with your favorite different Bleach characters. This is an MMO game for Bleach. So you have different Bleach characters, like you have Summer Vacation Ichigo, you have Stark, you have Yami, you have Halibel, you have Armor Yudoichi, you have Lord, Tokyo Aizen, you have Danga Ichigo, you have Neliel. There are like many different types of Bleach characters that you guys can play with. So basically, right off the bat, guys, this is a game where you make a 3-man team, 1 main, 2 assists. And you pick your favorite characters depending on what kind of characters you like, what kind of skills, what kind of debuffs do they have. Then you also equip other Bleach characters to be their bonds. So the 3 types of bonds that you guys would equip either would be armor, attack, or HP. So guys, right now I shall be showcasting one of K-Lab's new limited character, that Red Gem character that they finally have come out. So guys, this is actually known as Fully Hollow White Ichigo. So this is the new character that K-Lab has released for Red Gem characters. So basically, this is the form that White Ichigo had when Tensei Zangetsu ripped out White Ichigo from Ichigo in the Dangai. So before Tensei Zangetsu and White Ichigo fused, this was the form that White Ichigo has. So this form actually really looks nice. I really do enjoy it. This is actually one of my favorite forms in Bleach, and this is one of my favorite characters in Bleach as well. So guys, right off the bat, I shall read his base stats. So we have for HP 12,976. We have for attack 983, armor 491, defense 245, and we have for pierce 110. So this is right off the bat. This is his base stats. So this is before you equip any bonds to him or anything to increase his attack, HP, or his armor. So guys, when you rank up Fully Hollow White Ichigo, once he's ranked up to rank 9, he does gain lifesteal, and he also gains a buff that it doesn't really exist. I haven't really seen in other Bleach characters yet in the game. Not in the Chinese version and not in the English version as well. This is something new that K-Lab has released. So as you guys would probably know, Momos and a lot of female characters as well as Uno, they have a buff that gives them 20% damage reduction for male characters. So Fully Hollow White Ichigo has a thing to counter it, a new buff that actually adds 20% more damage to female characters. So this is actually kind of good. K-Lab kind of looks like they're wanting to balance their game. They are bringing some characters that have a counter to some of the buff that they brought previously. So it's kind of really nice. So Fully Hollow White Ichigo, being a character that has a new buff that actually adds 20% more damage to female character, is a great counter against all those players out there that are actually using in the English server Uno as their main. So this would be actually quite nice, guys, for you to see a clash between Fully Hollow White Ichigo and Uno, both same BR, both same stats. See who would actually win. So again, my vote will go for Fully Hollow White Ichigo. He is my favorite character after all. But you know, you never know. Uno could also win. So it's like a half-half. You don't really know who would win because you do have Uno, who has 20% damage reduction to male characters, but you also have Fully Hollow White Ichigo that is increasing 20% of that damage. It's getting back to Uno. So it's really quite nice the way that K-Lab is creating it, guys. So it would be kind of nice to see who would win between these two. Guys, click down in the comments. Who do you think would win? Would it be Uno or would it be Fully Hollow White Ichigo? So guys, I right now shall translate a couple of Fully Hollow White Ichigo skill. So we have his first skill. So it's called Brown Sniper. So it quickly moves in front of the enemy, sending a powerful attack, dealing 400% damage, gains shield, increases attack, has a high chance to stun the enemy. So, right, we're starting to see that one of his buffs that he also has in his skills is that he increases his attack as well as he has shields. So his second skill, guys, is called Spiritual Pressure Attack. Condenses spiritual pressure to attack the enemy, dealing 420% damage and has a high chance to hypnotize the enemy. Restores 25% of the damage dealt. So he also self-heals. So just like Final Dangai, guys, that when you actually soul-modded Dangai all the way up to 5-star, he can actually self-heal. So this is like a fuse of Final Dangai and Vastalord. So I'm really digging this character. It really is nice. We also have his third skill. That would be after liberation, of course. It's called Airstrike. So it quickly swings numerous swords in the air, gains shield, and increases its own attack, causing 560% damage and stuns the enemy. Then we have his fourth skill. This is also after liberation. It's called Virtual Bomb. Condenses spiritual pressure to form a virtual bomb, causing 570% damage, stops the enemy from using mobility skills, and restores 25% of damage dealt. So then we also have, guys, is Assist skill. So basically what his assist does is cause 380% damage, prohibiting the enemy to use mobility skills and liberation, has a high chance to stun the enemy. So guys, right, this is actually his skills already translated into from Chinese to English. So he does have shield, he does increases his attack, he can hypnotize the enemy, he can stun the enemy. Once he's rank 9, he has lifesteal, so this is actually pretty good. He's looking as a pretty well-built character. Okay guys, so this was actually Fully Hollowified White Ichigo skills translated from the Chinese to the English. So I will give Fully Hollowified White Ichigo, guys, a 10 out of 10 for a good job, K-Lab. On that, I will give K-Lab 100 if they would have actually made this character limited challenge, making it a lot more easier to get than red gems, as red gems kind of take a little while for you to get, but it's still kind of fun for you to pull for red gems, so it just depends on what you like. So next, guys, I shall be showing you Fully Hollowified White Ichigo's bonds. So we have two rows of bonds. So we have row 1, and these are Fully Hollowified White Ichigo's bonds. Then we have row 2, where he has this is also his bonds. So guys, this is just like in the English version as well in the Chinese version, where they have traits for row 1 and row 2. You can select a certain type of traits on your first row, or you could pay 50 gems, 100 gems, and buy the second row. But you cannot custom make them between both rows. You can only pick one row that would apply for your character. So basically, this is the same thing. You can only pick one row of bond that you would use. You cannot use both rows of bonds, and you cannot custom make by picking some bonds in row 1 and then some bonds in row 2. Caleb does not really allow that. They have not really created a function for that. It would have been nice if they would have. So there will be more customization, but sadly they did not really do that. So first of all, we have in row 1 of Fully Hollowified White Ichigo, we have Kukaku Chiba at attack 19%. We have White Ichigo at HP 38%. We have Summer Vacation Ichigo at HP 40%. We have Orihime at HP 40%. We have Dangai at attack 19%. We also have Shinji at attack 19%. Captain Urahara at armor 38%. We have Neliel at attack 19%. Sado V2 at attack 19%. Murcielago Ukiura, we have him at armor 38%. Hogyoku Aizen, or as everybody is calling him in the English server, Flyzen. So he's also attack 21%. We have Yamamoto V1. This is version 1. Armor 38%. We have Chika Yamamoto, or as he's known as V2 Yamamoto for version 2. Attack 21%. We have Captain Zaraki, attack 18%. Vostalord, attack 21%. and Pantera Grimjaw HP 40%. So guys, this is actually his bomb for row 1. And we're gonna check row 2. Row 2, Dangai actually becomes attack 21%. Murcielago Ichigo becomes attack 21%. Vostalord attack 21%. He still remains, as well as Hogyoku Aizen remains at attack 21%. Now, this row number 2 bonds, for me, it is a disadvantage as he only has in row number 2, even though he does have high attack percent for bonds, but he only has 4. And right now in the English server, there's 5 bonds, and right now in the Chinese server, we are using 6 bonds. So hopefully K-Lab is able to update this in the future, add more bonds to row number 2, so it will be a lot more better. As I do like the row number 2 because the attack are a lot more higher, and I am the type of person that likes to put attack bonds as well as armor bonds. So this is actually quite good, but it would be better if in row number 2 there were more bonds like row number 1. So guys, now I shall be showing you Hollow White Ichigo's gameplay. Okay guys, so this is what basically fully Hollow White Ichigo looks like. Once again, it really does look nice. I do like this design. So ever since this came out in Bleach, this was one of my favorite designs for White Ichigo. So credits to Tite Kubo for that. This is actually a very nice design. So this is his normal attack. So now we shall try his first skill. Alright, so he does have long range. These are his shields. It's quite nice. Try the skill number 2. So skill number 2, he also has chaos. So this is actually quite good. So he also is carrying chaos. Alright. So now let's try this one. So he could fire zeros from far. Alright. And he also gains this new buff that it's like a shield or a defense that he has against debuffing him. So when it comes to other characters trying to debuff him, it's gonna be a little bit hard for them to debuff him, as this skill that you guys see that looks like a cross, this actually is a buff that makes it hard for the character to get debuffed. So it's like a shield for them from getting debuffed. So now we shall try his liberation. Alright, so the animation is actually quite nice. I do like that. Okay, so that was actually really nice. He also got to trap the enemy. So I can see also that he also has a debuff that he actually stops HP regeneration. So basically he stops you from healing. So this is actually a good counter against those characters that can self-heal, or against those healing characters like Uno, Momo, and a lot of characters that are out there that are female. So I'm really liking this. He also is unique, so being a unique character, he does gain a 20% counter over final characters and a 15% counter over great characters. Now we shall try his assists. Okay. So this is, guys, basically his normal attack once before liberation. Now let us try his normal attack after liberation. Okay, so his normal attack after liberation, you can use it as long range, as they are like slashes coming from your Zanpakuto. So that's actually really nice. I really do like that. K-Lab has done a wonderful job creating this character with their skills. It is very unique, very different to what I've seen in previous characters. So he does have a different normal attack after liberation. So guys, this was actually the gameplay in the showcase of fully Hollow White Ichigo. Leave down in the comments, what do you think about it? Do you really like this character? Are you thinking going to save up red gems for this character? So guys, in order to get this character, you need 20 red gems plus 5 unifrags. So this is just only for one piece, and you need 50 pieces to be able to unite it all and create the character. So guys, next I shall be showcasing the famous Blaizen or Hogyoku Aizen. Blaizen is just the name that is going around on the servers for Hogyoku Aizen. The guy, this is what he looks like. So this is what basically the form of Aizen took once he was fighting Dangai, once he was fused with the Hogyoku. So I shall read off his base stats. So we have for his base stats, we have 11,796 for HP. We have 885 for attack, 540 for armor. We have 246 for defense, and 123 for pierce. So guys, when you rank up Hogyoku Aizen to rank 9, he gains a buff as well, and that he becomes immune to sleep. So he is immune to sleep. So unlike his predecessor, Rankar Aizen, Glasses Aizen, who they have the skill and they have the buff of sleep, Hogyoku Aizen kind of steps it up a little, and he is immune to sleep. So guys, I shall also be translating his skills from the Chinese to the English. So guys, I want you to leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of Hogyoku Aizen so far? You like his design? What is your favorite Aizen? Is it Glasses Aizen, or Rankar Aizen, or is it the Hogyoku Aizen? Or is it the Aizen that only was shown for like a brief moment after Ichigo used Mugetsu? That Aizen actually got fused with his Zanpakuto. So if you like that form as well, let down the comments down below. So we have for his first skill, guys, we have Black Coffin. So what it does is rushes in front of the enemy to release a cubital to cause the enemy to attack itself and gains shields. Deals 384% damage, high chance to silence the enemy, and recovers 15% of the damage dealt. So right here, Hogyoku Aizen does have silence, and he is self-healing as well, and he also has shields. It is actually quite good. It's a little bit different than what we have for the previous Aizens, so this is actually quite neat, as Hogyoku Aizen does step it up a notch. So we have skill number 2, we have Thunder Cannon, gather spiritual pressure to release electric shocks to the enemy. Increases his own attack and critic, has a high chance to trap the enemy, and prohibits mobility skill. So basically his second skill, he is prohibiting you from moving. As well, he has a high chance to trap you, and he increases his own attack, plus he increases his critic. So this is actually really good. Now we have for his third skill, which is after liberation, we have Millennium Shield. Surrounded by spiritual pressure, shield causes 561% damage and silence the enemy. Recovers 25% of the damage dealt. So right now he's also here self-healing. He recovers 25% of the damage dealt. He does again have silence. This is again after liberation. Now we have his fourth skill. This is after liberation as well. It's called Flash. Continuous high-speed movement for multi-segment attack. Increases his own attack and critic, causing 542% damage. Traps the enemy and prohibit using mobility skills. And we have his assist. Basically what his assist does, guys, is increases attack, causing 397% damage, and has a high chance to make enemies sleep. So guys, this was Hogyoku Aizen's skills translated from the Chinese to the English. So right off the bat, I really do like his skills. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Aizen. I'm always maybe more a fan of Ichigo, but he is quite actually nice, quite good to use. A little bit better than previous his predecessor, like Rankar Aizen or Glasses Aizen. So guys, I shall also be reading you his bonds. So we have once again 2 rows, guys, for the bonds. Remember that for these 2 rows, you can only pick 1 row. You cannot pick both rows, and you cannot customize from row number 2. You cannot pick one bond from there and then pick the rest from row number 1. You cannot customize it. Again, Caleb did not really design it like that. It's kind of a little shame. Would have been nice if they would. You could actually be able to customize more your character. So we have for bond row number 1, we have Arankar Aizen at attack 19%. We have Dangai at HP 40%. Neliel at armor 38%. We have Giura, Murcielago at attack 19%, Vastalord attack 21%, Pantera Grimjaw attack 19%, Baragon armor 38%. We have Chika Yamamoto at armor 42%. Uno or Swimsuit Uno, we have her at attack 19%. Ukiura Volume 1, we have him at HP 40%. We have Noriotra at armor 38%, Captain Urahala HP 40%, Arankar Gain attack 19%, Harabel HP 40%, Stark attack 21%, Fully Hollow White Ichigo attack 21%, and Swimsuit Neliel, we have her at 40% HP. Now I shall read you his row number 2. So in row number 2, Dangai once again becomes attack 21%. Baragon is no longer armor, and he is now attack, so he is now attack 21%. We have Noriotra attack 21%, Fukaku Chiba attack 21%, Harabel attack 21%, Arankar Gain attack 21%, Stark attack 21%, Yami, he is armor 42%, and we have Fully Hollow White Ichigo at attack 21%. So guys, this is actually both of his bonds. These are both of his rows. Remember guys that you cannot customize these rows. You can only pick from 1 row of bonds. You are not allowed to pick from the 2 rows. You can only pick 1 row, and you cannot customize these. So guys, right now I shall show you the gameplay of Hogyoku Aizen. So guys, this is what basically Hogyoku Aizen looks like. It really does look nice. This is once again the form that he had when he fused with the Hogyoku when he was going to face Dangai. So this is his normal attack. So we got his first skill, Black Coffin. So it does bring out the Black Coffin. It's actually quite bigger than the previous one from Arankar Aizen and Glasses Aizen. Now we have Thunder Cannon. So it looks like Thunder Cannon is not long range. We should try mid range. So it's mid range, okay. Then we have this buff that actually only so far Hogyoku Aizen has. So what it basically does, guys, is he reflects the buff or the debuff that you added to him. So if you're trying to silence him, he could use this buff to, instead of he becomes silenced, he will reflect it on you, and you will become silenced, and he will be okay. As well as trap, chaos, any type of buff or debuff. So this is his. Now we shall try to liberate him. Okay, so the animation does look pretty decent. I do love it. Okay, so this is basically the form that Aizen took when he was going to fight Mugetsu. So we have his first skill, Millennium Shield. Okay, so he silenced the enemy. It's actually it's mid-range, so it's not long-range. So remember guys, he does have some skills that can be long-range, some skills that are mid-range. He doesn't have fully all long-range. So now we'll try his fourth skill. Okay, so he did trap the enemy as well. He stops their mobility. And once again, he has the reflect. Okay guys, so this was basically the gameplay of Hogyoku Aizen. So guys, leave down in the comments, what do you think of Hogyoku Aizen? Do you guys think you'll be spending red gems to get him? Would you pass him for fully Hollow White Ichigo? What do you put down your comments down below, guys? Who do you like more? Do you like fully Hollow White Ichigo more? Do you like Hogyoku Aizen more? So guys, this was actually the gameplay and the translation of fully Hollow White Ichigo as well as Hogyoku Aizen. I hope you enjoyed the channel, you enjoyed the video. Guys, please hit that button on like, so hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified in the future when there will be more future videos uploaded. I shall be doing a next video about Festival Ukitake. So just a little bit of hint, guys. Festival Ukitake does have a buff just like fully Hollow White Ichigo, where he does 20% more damage on female characters. So once again, K-Lab is creating, they're bringing out, they're trying to balance out the game. They're creating buffs that would counter some of their previous buff on these characters, these female characters, these characters that will make them OP. So this is trying to balance out the game. So once again, K-Lab is trying to balance out the game. So this is actually quite nice on their part. So guys, there should be more videos on Bleach Mobile 3D. There should be some live gameplay for Nintendo Switch or PS4 games. So guys, please stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching the video, and please help the channel at least reach 100 subscribers, guys. I know we could do it together. So thank you guys and take care.